Welcome to Jurassic Park.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Alright, good evening, folks. We are here on Final Fantasy 14 this evening. Hopefully, OBS and Final Fantasy can cooperate
so many eyes
today.
So many eyes.
We are going into M5S.
I want to note that the size of one
this
boob
evening,
is
once
like
everyone's
one
here.
head size. For
I don't know what the hell is happening in the chat. Something about whatever's happening down here. There's like 3 people stacked up right there. They should have stacked up on top of Jigga. That would have been more interesting. Oh, I need to do my freaking Easter
and now we have special effects.
event.
oh my god.
Nightmare fuel.
We need more heads.
Yeah, this is definitely
now
nightmare
Shish Kebab
fuel.
is the undulating head. Look at him go.
Undulating.
Undulating. God damn it, where's hydrate? Okay. Drink up, bitch.
No, save up points for murder chickens.
I don't think I ever caught him when he's playing that to do a murder chicken.
Every Sunday for 7 hours.
Just wait till he pulls out the dynamite.
Prisma cluster, those are new, right?
I think I'm
Nova
not
cluster
sure.
is old. No.
What does
it's the
maturity
11.
does it say?
Okay, 11 and 12.
I was
yeah.
about to say.
We already have that card. Do some bag cleaning while we wait on Jigga. Oh, speak of the devil.
There he is. I found him.
You done did it, yo.
You speak his name and he shall show up.
What?
Yep.
That's the one.
Exactly.
I'm time for a disco party.
Can't we just skip the failed science experiment?
No.
He's so gross.
Love him.
Hate him.
You can have him.
I didn't say I love him. I said love him.
That's the same thing.
Not even.
Weapon either.
This isn't Ruby Weapon. Let's get out of here. Oh wait. No, not Makweka.
Ruby weapon.
I almost
Who
ate
busted it?
the not cookie.
Yes.
I mean, I ate
It's a
Mokaka.
frog man.
I still have
I got
9
too
jellies I gotta
fucking
work through,
much
but
left.
I'm saving those for.
I have 162 whatever
Churrasco?
churros.
Yeah. Sorry, I
may-
kind of went overboard with that. I went overboard with that. I was like, here, have food.
I may or may not have used
Nice.
the Mokwaka again by accident. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Welcome
Bacon's here.
to Jurassic Park.
Bacon!
Alright, time to die to squares.
say, is that bacon?
Well, it's easy now.
Are you ready to get down?
So ready.
No,
We're gonna
I'm
be
not ready to
down
down.
a lot.
Polly is.
Begins.
What?
Polly's always ready to get down.
Down to clown for sure.
That's safe for me to.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
2 hits.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with each.
Say yo, that could have killed all of us if you was like if that hit me. So
We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby.
Stack on us this
Was
time,
that too
Chris.
far over?
yes. Cross.
Ouch. That tingled. In a bad way.
I can get fused. Give me just a sec.
You will die if you don't heal yourself now. So
I'm good.
Bask in the spotlight and burn.
range is too far. Range is too far.
Northwest and southeast for melees.
How will the challenger respond?
Out.
Oh
Fuck me.
shit.
No, I wasn't in enough.
I was
Yeah,
scooting
you're
to
right.
2. Damn it.
Yeah, well.
Step work to first.
Wallets.
Yes.
Oh, that is the wrong square. I hate these squares. I hate these squares so much.
4 hits.
4 hits this time.
Cross.
Crap. You need to slide to the left.
And slide to the right.
What about the crisscross?
I did such a good
It's right
job.
there.
That's right
See?
now, actually. Caldor's doing it. Damn it, Caldor.
Your hands.
Oh,
So the inn is like basically inside of him in the hitbox.
Yeah.
The in
Yeah.
is this targeting ring.
Okay.
So
I
essentially
just
you want to
forgot
be
about it.
on the inner 4 tiles
Okay.
in the center of the arena. That's how far in you need to be. The
Okay.
out is larger than those tiles,
Okay.
but as
Okay.
ranged, if you are perpendicular to him, you'll want to be out a tile and a half from him.
Okay. Tile and a half. Got it.
Yeah, so like on one of the letter markers.
Okay.
So always do manage the in out first, and then start heading to your safe corner.
Yeah, you have a lot of time to head to your spotlight.
Oh, fuck. God damn it. There goes my opener. It's fine.
Ready to get down?
What's an opener?
I don't know anymore.
The Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begins. Can you keep up with the rhythm?
4 hits. Cross.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with each step.
To share that, dumbass.
we're just
Oh, you don't have
getting
to share.
2 hits.
No.
grooving, baby.
This one you do.
Yeah.
Cross.
Oh, fuck. Well, that was late.
Range it too far.
Too far.
Melees are northwest and southeast.
Invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
Out first. In. Start working your way
I
to the
hate
tiles.
this thing.
Melees or DPS are first.
And,
DPS spotlight.
did I make it? Oh, holy shit! Somehow.
Supports are next. Do it. Cross.
Damn.
Roll
Stupid.
stack.
Why? I'm there in
Oh
spirit.
boy.
Got Ollie.
Lie off after this tank buster.
The DPS are south. Supports are north.
Down here,
Yeah,
everyone,
but-
with regen here.
You're up, dancers!
Oh, you'll be over near D.
Let's turn up the
Yes.
heat.
And few should be by
Try to
B.
keep up now.
If you get hit by a cone, go in. If you get hit by a
Fever,
cone, shift
take
over
a
a
cone.
spot. Then head
Can
back
the
to your spot
upstart
now.
keep up with dancing green?
And we just alternate these a few
Oh
times.
right.
Wait.
Oh, that's right. I go. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna need this explained again. I
Yeah.
have forgotten this.
It's fine.
I remember now. It's too late. It's too late to remember, but I remember now.
Dance like there's no tomorrow.
Oh, we are all blue debuffs, huh?
Yeah, there's no solving that.
Oh shit! Wait.
Oh.
That's just you're gonna take damage and a bleed when your thing goes off.
And Seyo's gonna be dead.
Yeah, sorry, I don't have Swift, so I can't, unfortunately. Yeah. And I couldn't stand still long enough to cast.
Alright, let's move markers real quick. We'll just pretend this marker's the boss. So supports are always, so he's always going to center himself, well, yeah, in the center of the arena. He loses all positionals, so it doesn't matter where we put melees. Just for consistency, we put all the supports north. In range, melee, melee, ranged, we're doing the same thing on the south end. The light party 1 is to the left side of the arena, light party 2 is to the right side. So Polly, you'll always be to Seyo's left, just south of the D marker.
Okay.
He's going to alternate between point blanks and donuts, and he's going to do each one 4 times. Every time he does one of the AoEs, he's going to fire a cone at someone. It's either going to be a DPS or a support, and he alternates between the two. So, say out is first, he fires a cone at me, we all go in. Since I got hit, he's going to re-hit that same cone that he did at me, is going to re-hit again. So when I move in, I need to move to the side. So, as I move in, I'll either move to Fuse or Seyo and stand on them, because they're going straight in, straight out. If I move onto them, I know I'm not in the same path as my cone. And then when I go back out, I rotate back to my position. So that way, if Seyo got hit by the cone next, I'm not getting hit by her thing. Which would
Right.
kill me.
Now, Paulie would always go to Seyo, though, right? Because
Yes.
he can't go to
Yes.
Chris.
Right, because if I got hit on the out and we move in, then a support's going to get hit when the donut goes off and we start moving out. And it's going to alternate that. So either the DPS are getting targeted by a cone, or there's a cone already laid down. But there's going to be one thing going off every time. For the range, the reason why you don't want to cross the horizontal line like this through the center onto the other roll is, say, if Fuse gets hit and he rotates to the right, it could potentially target a healer, and then you're standing right in the thing and you would get hit and immediately die. By rotating to someone of the same role as you, you are preventing standing in a spot that a cone could randomly hit.
Right.
Because it's always going to alternate between supports and DPS.
Okay.
Seems
So
legit.
yeah, this is kind of a hassle to get good uptime for casters because of how much movement there is. Also, when you do the out, try not to go out too far, but it is the in, similar to the other in-out. The in is the size of the targeting circle, but the out is further than the targeting circle.
It's the exact same size, basically.
If you look at
Is
the
it like
size,
max melee or?
yes, max
It's
melee.
melee.
Oh, okay.
If you look at the size of when the donut goes off,
Mm-hmm.
the animation for it, there's like 2 sets of rings. Like the entire animation is like a bunch of rings made by squares.
Mm-hmm.
If you go out 2 rings from that animation, that's max melee range, and that's how far the point blank goes. So you need to at least walk 2 rings out from the donut when you move out, if you can like see the animation and know how big it was, if you want to use that as a visual marker. Or potentially, depending on how you're angled, you can probably just find like an edge of a tile. Be like, okay, I'll do my in out and always walk until I touch the edge of a tile, and then based by that. But I'm not sure if a range has a good spot for that or not.
I just eyeball it.
So as we're doing this, he's setting up the ads on the north wall. They're doing left-right cleaves. At least for this one, it's only left-right cleaves. And we're also getting a debuff every time we get hit. So if we look at the markers here, between the A marker and the C marker, there's going to be 4 rows based off tiles. We are putting the shorter timer. There's going to be, for each pair, there's going to be 1 DPS and 1 support. The shortest of the set of timers is going to go to A, and the longest go to C, and pretty much the longer your timer is, you keep going down a row. When these debuffs expire, you need to be paired with someone who has the opposite debuff that's also expiring at the same time. They'll essentially negate each other when they go off, and if you're on top of each other, and you won't take damage, and it also sets you up for getting the damage bonus at the end of this mechanic.
Uh-oh, cow.
If you don't stack with the right person, you take a bunch of damage. You also get a bleed. It is livable, just not recommended.
It's also really hard to heal to that bleed because there's no time to stand still at all. So
Yeah, there's like a lot of movement happening. Let's just do.
What's the timer on light speed? 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can use this 2x4 grid here and pretend this is the middle with the boss being dead center. Actually, let's just put. Alright, the 4 markers boss. A is the north end, C is the south end.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna call out, check the timer on your debuff. This is like when the cone and donut stuff is finishing. If you check your timer and you're between like 5 to 10 seconds, you're on the A row.
Okay.
If you are like 10 to 15, you're in the second row. 15 to 20, you're in the third row. 20 to 25, you're in the fourth row. But it depends on, the number's going to vary based off of when you look at it, because these timers start counting down when you get hit by the cones during the set of dodges way earlier.
Maybe I can just hold take it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, one thing you can do is DPS only have to look at the DPS timers, and you can kind of do a quick scan of the party list and be like, oh, I had like a 15. How many people are below my number? And then base it off that or something. The big thing to know is if you are the shortest timer, you need to get to your row quickly. Whereas if you're a longer timer, you have more time to get to the correct row.
Okay, hold on. Short. I am actually running sticky notes. Short timer, which is how many seconds, Jigga? Roundabouts?
Around
5 and 10, like around 8 or so.
Okay. All right, and that we go north.
A.
A. Okay, and then what did you say about middle? Like the one in.
So it's like 8, 13, 18, 23. They're like 5 seconds apart.
Okay.
We're gonna put one person in each row.
Okay.
Based off rolls. So every row is gonna have 1 DPS in it, and is also gonna have 1 support in it.
Okay.
The DPS are getting 1 type of debuff, and the supports are getting the other type of debuff.
Okay.
And once we get into your row, we're gonna do left-right dodges based off the ads that are on the north end, because just like normal mode, they're pointing to the side that he's gonna cleave. there are going to be, at some point in it, 2 spots where you stay. Typically, you're going to keep alternating, but there's 2 spots in the pattern at some point where you're going to stay. It could be early on, it could be late. It's kind of random, but there's always 2 of those.
It's like that in normal mode as well.
When you do your left-right dodge, try not to leave the line too much, because the size of the AoE when your debuff goes off is like the size of the letter markers.
Yeah, it's really small. Just me in the middle of time, just cross the line, don't go any further than that.
Yeah, you'll essentially want to get close to the middle and just do little taps to get across back and forth.
Okay. So just so I'm understanding, the around 13 seconds time is like where 4 is, so where the boss is, or are we like standing like...
The boss is in between 2 rows.
Oh, okay.
He's in the center of the arena, so he's like standing on 4 tiles.
Uh-huh. Right.
So A is the row north of him, C is the row south of him, so he's standing on 2 rows. That's these 2 things here in our explanation. But essentially, A is highest number, or A is smallest number, C is largest number. The 2 rows in the middle are just scaling between the 2.
Okay, so you don't necessarily have to like... Where do I have to be if I have a middle number, is my question.
Depends.
Under the, essentially, you're one of the 2 rows under the boss, depending on if you are closer to the A timer or closer to the C timer.
Okay. So I just... Okay. All right.
If you check your debuff, and you do, for the most part, when we say check debuffs, if you have a single digit in your number, you're going to A.
Yep. Yes.
From
And
there,
if it's like 22 something, then you go to C.
Well, if you
It's around
notice
that.
that if you have a 2-digit number, you have more time to work out what row you need to be in. So just take a quick scan of the DPS list and see how many people have a higher number than me, and base your row off that. If no one has a higher number than you, then you're at C, and for every 1 person who does have a higher number than you go up 1 row.
Okay.
If you want to think about it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, I would recommend just having your power list bigger than usual so you can see your debuff timer.
For the most part, as a DPS, you only need to look at other DPS for the timers.
Okay.
I note sometimes the debuff isn't synced with the cleaves going off for movement, so it may happen as you're doing a cross, or right before you do a cross, or right after you do a cross. So that's why you want to do as little movement as possible and stay as close to the line as possible. So it doesn't really matter if you when your debuff actually goes off. And for the most part, you'll want to be in the middle of the row.
Okay.
The debuff resolve after every 2 dodges, basically. So, yeah.
So at the end, after all the cleaves, he's gonna cast Last Pose. If you got hit by something earlier in the mechanic that you could have dodged, you will take damage from that cast. If you didn't get hit by anything avoidable and you were able to resolve your debuff successfully, you don't take damage from that cast at the end, and you get a 20-second damage buff, which was right before the next 2 minutes.
Of course it does.
Oh.
Yeah, all the damage bonuses
They
don't.
couldn't time that better?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, the damage up is very whatever. They don't line up with anything at all, so they...
The big thing is, if all 8 people get the damage bonus, we also gain a full LB bar.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
So this whole dance segment thing happens twice. The second time it happens, there's no debuffs to worry about. The only difference is
Who's that Pokemon?
Instead of just being left, right, they can be left, right, north, or south.
Oh.
But we don't have to deal with debuffs, so it's just reading cleaves and rotating around the boss or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's all movement on the same center 4 tiles under him.
It's the ultimate just dodge forehead.
Yeah, I was like, that's just Mark Jigga and follow him.
You don't have enough time to
Yeah, the cleaves are kind of quick, and some of them are north into south cleaves, so you have to immediately walk in, as opposed to them always being rotations. Sometimes they're rotations, sometimes they're like left, right into north, south. And that one rarely does like hitting the same side twice in a row. That can only happen between the 4th cleave and the 5th cleave for that one. Because I think the first 4 can only hit each direction once, and then the second 4 can hit each direction once.
Yeah. Yeah, each direction
Let's
can hit
get
twice.
there.
It's just the order is random.
Oh, to note, Elise,
Yeah.
you call out the range safe spot. The melee safe spot's the opposite of it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just go down for the range because the melee can just infer from that. So.
Are you ready to get down? The Upstart's Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Scabulous, Chris.
Okay.
She does her static spot, and it doesn't matter. 3 hits, which will come into play later. Cross.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with each step. We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby.
Cross.
Oh shit.
Great wide.
Bask in the spotlight and
Range is too far.
Northwest, southeast for
an
melees.
invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
In. Head to your spotlights. Supports are first.
Ah, bullshit.
Is this the end?
DPS. Leave. 3 hits.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Cross.
Oh, that last square? Motherfucker. Ooh.
Grade wide. That last set of squares goes off when the last hit of his 2, 3, 4 thing goes off. So you're free. Yeah, get into your range melee.
You're up, dancers.
Range spread. A little
Let's
bit further
turn
piece.
up the heat. Try to keep up now.
In. Move over if you got hit.
The fever's taken hold. Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Check debuffs.
Dance like there's no tomorrow.
Start on the left.
On the list.
Left first.
I do not have a thing.
Right.
Oh,
Dodge
actually.
then.
What are left?
Left.
Yeah, just
Oh,
now.
God.
Stay. Right. Left. Stay. Right.
I'm done.
I did the same thing, Cal.
We're good at this.
We got hit and we were like, yeah, dodge.
If you need it.
Okay, I can get.
Hey, what are you trying to do? Put the
Cal
crowd
now.
to sleep?
Okay.
Now you'll need to center, or Shish, center him between the 2 rows from the north as I show up.
On the dance floor, everyone's a star.
This is light parties. Light party 1's in the left row or column.
Like this?
Spread. Spread. Yeah, like that.
Vertically. Vertically.
Spread not in the
Pairs.
bad.
Spread vertically.
Use your wishes.
Yeah.
We had just all ran into the bad. We're great at this.
Listen, you told me to spread, and I spread so good.
Oh, spin in. Okay. Now the real question is, do you remember if it was roll or pair party?
Come on, show me your movements.
It was party.
It's B-side, it's like party. It's B-side.
But if we do our static spots, then it doesn't matter.
Oh no.
I mean, that's
Good
gonna hit
luck,
through
buddy.
your
Yeah, I was like, you're fun.
Oh, hey,
Then
Santa
red
play
light.
good time. His attack, he's fine.
Carry a shift.
6.2%. You'll be good.
Back to it, dancers.
Oh, this shit's easy.
Oh, all right.
This is simple. North south. You would
Yeah, like-
normally as light party 2, you would be south, but this is pairs.
Oh. Dang.
Wow.
So for the ride the waves thing, there's 2 columns that are safe. Halfway through the mechanic, the rows shift over by 1. So just heads up on that. We're going to do a pair or spread first. Since we're splitting these into light parties, we're using our ranged melee pairs. So melees are with the healers, the ranged DPS are with the tanks. But for the most part, the ranged, if we spread, are going north or south. And so that way the melees can stay near the boss for uptime.
Yeah, it's range, tank, melee, healer, plus spread. In the same column.
Yeah, in a vertical line.
Okay, so I was
because-
gonna ask, is it just literally just a vertical line? So if I yeet myself, I just yeet in a straight line back from where we were?
To north.
spread?
You're north.
No,
You're
we're
north.
north for that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ranged DPS are all the way at the north end of it.
Okay.
And if it's pair, though, you'll move south to stand on Kel.
Okay.
Because Seo's melee, she'll be on the south end of the boss of melee range, and then Chris is the healer, so she'd be south of Seo. And if it's pairs, then Chris moves up the stack with Seo. But he'll always do spread then pair or pair then spread. He always does each one once. The lines do shift 1 column over at some point during the ride the wave, so keep an eye out on that. It's usually you'll start doing the shift after your first spread or pair, unless you are the northernmost person. Then if it's spread for the first one, you'll want to keep an eye out, because you may have to column switch when the spread's happening. So just heads up on that. As the waves are, after we do both sets of spread and pair, he's going to do an in then out. Always move to the north half of the arena and do the in and out from there, because the waves are still happening on the south end of the arena while he's doing the in and out. So sometimes you're like, oh, I'm in a safe column, and you start doing the in and out, and you just walk into an unsafe column that still hasn't resolved in the south part if you stay
Yeah,
south.
be at least like north of B and D. Or just be on A if you want to really make sure.
Yeah, pretty much any part of the arena that's on the northern half. So you just need to be some amount of north above D and B. He'll do an in and out, and
Hey,
then
you
he
guys
does
stay hydrated.
the half room cleaves into the roller light party. If we're using our static spots and people are actually using them,
That was
then it
crazy
doesn't matter which
timing.
one he
I was
stored,
already in
because
the
it
middle
resolves
of
both
drinking.
correctly.
But I will continue drinking. Thank you for the hydrate, Cal.
Buster, then Frog Taraj, which was the skating dudes. It's going to be 2 safe spots, and they're always opposite of each other. So it's either north and south or east and west. Light Party 1 always goes north and west. Light Party 2 always goes east or south. So it's going to be 4 tiles are safe. So let's just pretend this is north and south. These 4 tiles here would be safe. He's either doing spread or pair. If it's pair, you just kind of stand in the middle line. Melees are in front, range are further back. And you do your pair this way. If it's spread, supports go left when facing the boss, DPS go right when facing the boss.
Yeah, Chris will be like on the way to the wall, like down here.
But this isn't hard east, west, or north, south. This is when looking at the boss, supports are left, DPS are right. I'm trying to think if there's something that immediately happens after that. That's different.
There's a disco inferno right after that, and there's gonna be a spotlight too.
Yeah. But no tiles.
Giga usually is.
Look,
Let's just get through
I've
the
been
first
fighting ads
half.
today. I've been having the knowledge room for that instead.
Oh jeez.
How many times did you got killed by the Yan?
It's hard to tell because a lot of times when something goes wrong and all of a sudden it's like, oh, like 3 things enraged. I don't know exactly what killed me, but I'm dead.
Something did.
Are you ready to
Sometimes
get
just, the range just never attack the cat that's jumping around, and that eventually enrages from the first wave.
Cruiserweight campaign begins.
What?
I mean, it was desert fresh ads for Og, so.
Like, pardon?
The fight leading up to that point is not
It's
bad.
really easy, yeah.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
4 hits. Cross.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with each step.
Yeah.
We're just
agree.
getting started.
4 hits.
Keep grooving, baby.
Cross. Tiles.
Oh, I hit Lady of Crowns too soon. Oh well.
Hold the balance.
Sorry.
Bask in the spotlight.
Range
and
is too far.
burn.
Northwest, southeast for melees.
An invitation to dance. How will
In
the
and
challenger
out.
respond?
In. Supports are going to be first. Supports. DPS are next. Get ready for cleave. Reads on this.
I'm
Son
on the
of a
wrong
bitch.
side, but I don't care.
Cross.
Damn it.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Okay.
Grade wide.
Damn.
Sorry, I was afraid to move because of the squares.
Yeah,
Hold me at the hair like that.
for Ren taking the second spotlight, you have to go move it immediately.
Support north.
You can't just stand out there.
You're up,
Spread spots.
dancers.
Pat, what are you doing?
Tapping.
Nothing.
What are you doing?
Let's turn up the heat. Try to keep
Oh, I
up
thought you said
now.
fat.
You know better.
In.
The fever's taken hold. Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
In. Out. In. In.
Oh, I wasn't out enough. Fuck.
Out.
Crap.
Ah, I didn't move over fast enough.
No
Ah, fuck.
tomorrow.
God damn it.
Well, you
Let's
can
keep
start
up.
top to bottom.
Left first.
I think I will with me.
Right.
And
Left.
All by myself, so.
Left. Right. Left. Stay. Right.
Let's finish with style.
Let's not.
Who's that Pokemon?
Hey, what are you trying to do?
I got Sail.
Put the crowd to
I got
sleep?
Polly. Well. Alright, I'm gonna have to hard cast.
Start splitting the group now.
On the dance floor, everyone's a
Your
star.
row. You start near the 1 marker, Polly.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Spread.
Red.
Oh!
Watch for the roll switch.
The
Or
challenger's down.
row switch.
Is this
Pairs.
the
How far
As I
back
die
is it
from it.
supposed to be with that spread? A
Switch.
full pile or?
I was late. That was like too close.
Out, then in. In. Leaves.
Come on, show me your moves.
This is raw, just spread after that. This.
Cross.
Just spread and spray.
Oh no, it's friend shape. Stand together.
Red wide.
Res us with your dark magic, Shishtifer.
Not a heals. I'm squishy for healies.
Well, we're all dead.
Whose fault is that?
Mine.
Well, both of ours.
East,
I miss
west.
everybody.
East, west. Spread.
Woo!
That snapshots as soon as you see the floor, like, glow. So you can get close back in.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn.
The best spotlight spot made.
Yeah, so this we're switching to our color pairs. These frogs in the center.
Oh,
are
gee.
They're all aimed at me.
closest one. Yours.
To all of them?
So that's a fairly simple mechanic. It's either going to be DPS route first or supports route first, based off the debuff timer that we get. We are doing color pairs for this. So it's either going to be the spotlights, just 4 on the outside.
The outside's gonna be
They
in the
only
corner
move.
right here.
Yeah, they only move half the arena every time we do this mechanic. So if they start on intercard, they'll end on cardinal for the first set, and then they'll end on intercard for the second set. Me as melee 2, I'm a blue color pair person, so if I need to take a spotlight, I always take one that's either south or southeast. Similar to the frogs, if you're not doing the spotlight mechanic, you are baiting a frog. And there's going to be one frog either on the cardinal or intercard that lines up with your color pair spot. When you're baiting the frog, you sometimes are going to
Oh, I
point it
see
straight
that.
out, and
I
other times
will
you have to point it
change
out at
into
an
it
angle, depending on
when
if it's in sync
we
with
go
the
to break.
spotlights or not. But you're essentially like, if spotlights are on cardinals, you bait the cone from the frog to an intercard,
Okay.
and vice versa. So say for that one, DPS had the shorter timer, they need to take a spotlight first. So we would have all the DPS go up to a cardinal and would stand to soak it. Supports would just find whatever frog was on the intercard that lined up with their color, and would have pointed it to the intercard.
Yeah, so like the easy pattern is the frogs will be here, so you just put it here and it point another here. The frog will be right in front of the spotlight as well. And you just point at an angle, so it goes this way.
To note, in theory, everyone's only getting hit once by this, so don't worry about healing people after the first set of spotlights and the first set of cones happen.
Yeah, just top people up after Disco Inferno, and then you can just leave it there, basically.
When you're baiting a frog, there is melee uptime, even if you have to point it straight out. It's just like, if the frog spawns on the C marker, you only need to be like a step to the south or to the outside of him, and you can keep melee uptime that way. But the frogs target whoever's closest to them.
Give me the 2.5-minute ads.
No, the colors that I would be worried about are purple.
Red.
Okay, so I'm up north for this one. Okay.
Yeah. Your partner's Cal.
Okay. Listen, there's different partners at different parts of this fight, so I don't know. I'm just
For
making
color,
sure it's the right partner.
Color partners is usually based off of clock spots, and your clock spots are normally northwest.
Okay.
And it's red marker, so you do all your mechanics for color pairs using the red areas.
Okay. All right.
So you would always be northwest or north for that mechanic.
Okay. Okay. Explain to me the cones again. So the frog attacks. It does a conal attack on the person who is closest to it.
Yes.
Okay. So, and the spotlight is determined on who has like the shorter timer. So, like, Cal could go first. So then I would be doing the frog because, like, I have a longer timer.
Yep.
So it just depends on where the frog is. It could be a cardinal or an inner card.
Yep. It could be either northwest of the boss or north of the boss, and that would be your frog that you care about. It's going to be one or the other. There will never be two frogs like next to each other on both those spots.
Okay. Okay. And then I just face it away from, so if like it's on an
You
inner card,
point
then
you point at AO1.
Yeah, it depends on where the spotlights on the outside are. So if the
Okay.
spotlights are on the cardinals, you point your cone to the intercard. Pretty much.
Intercard, okay.
Yep.
All right.
At
It's just
one.
the opposite of where the spotlight is. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
To note, if you were, say you were out, the marker you're baiting your cone towards is the marker that you're going to be soaking your spotlight. Is also something that you can remember. Because say you're baiting a cone first, and you're baiting it to a cardinal, you don't have to actually look to see where the spotlights are going to be. Since you baited your cone to a cardinal, you know the spotlight's going to end for a cardinal when you go to soak yours. So you would just head straight out for it. Well, the spotlights will essentially be called out intercard or cardinal first.
Okay.
Because we can tell that as soon as they spawn in, depending on where they spawn. But melees are going to have to take downtime. There's no uptime version of this. The only uptime you get is you can bait your frog while still staying in melee range.
Lame. So figure out when to
I mean,
use
you are
effort
gonna
before
dance
this
anyway, so that's a false downtime even if the spotlight is melee, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's like 8 seconds between the two sets going off.
Jesus.
So, I mean, you got time to get from the outside to the inside or vice versa.
That's a lot of time.
Yeah, that is.
Frog Entourage 2's after second dance, right? Or Entourage Ensemble.
So it's Disco Inferno, and then it's a snap and twist, and then into the second ensemble.
Okay.
And then Frog Entourage 2.
I kind of just learned the mechanics and I just reacted to them, like, forget the order the second half happens in.
Yeah, because second half doesn't have anything. It's so much easier than the first half. There's fuck all happening in the second half, so...
Yeah, it's more frog cone baits with in and out column row shenanigans. But that's
it's like normal mod, so...
Yeah, there's like 2 patterns for it. There's another set of tile phase, but instead of soaking spotlights, we have to do a spreader pair into an in and out, into the other spreader pair while doing the whole tiles.
Yeah, but that's easy. There's no snap and twist. You just literally just move one tile at a time.
Yeah, it's just making sure that if you get spread first, you can get in position for the in and out fast enough. So like if you do spread, if your range don't spread all the way out here.
Oh yeah, and fields for Funky Floor, the tiles alternate, so you can just stand in one tile, move to the tile next to it, and it's gonna be safe, guarantee.
Yeah. I just gotta remember that when it's going off.
That's always the hard part.
Range have the hardest part for Ride the Wave because of how soon the column...
No, I mean the Funky Floor as well. And then right away it's for range it's annoying because you are the first one to have to ship the land.
Alright, any questions?
For the mechanic before, how far is that spread? Because Sayo and I ended up accidentally killing each other. Do we need a tile between us, or?
Yes.
Which one? The north-south one that I called out? Or the east-west?
No, the right-the-wave one. So what I do as the healer, I just go fuck all the way down south, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, it's like a tile and a half radius.
It would be about here. Okay.
Yeah, I just go all the way down south because I don't just PF either, so just run away.
I'm good at that. No, unless it's PvP, at which point I run into danger.
Cal, when you pull him into, like, if you're pulling him to the west, into that column, like, just don't run to the opposite end of the column and then back in to, like, move him extra, because that pulls him out of melee range for the other column.
Yeah.
You'll just want to essentially go to your column and stay, like, as close to him as possible to keep your melee up time.
I thought you were a caster.
Well, no, when I was talking about his melee up time, he's a warrior. He don't cast.
We can teach him.
He
That also impacts Shish. Shish's up time as well, because Shish is in the opposite column.
You're saying this is a double pad in angle. Because that's a 2 minutes window.
Yeah, Sayo will have her full Bahamut shenanigans, so she doesn't have any casts.
Yay.
You got, like, the one ruin at the start of the mechanic, and that's it.
Let's die again.
Off.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Are you ready to get down?
The Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with these spirits.
We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby.
Oh.
What?
Grade wide.
This game hates me anyway. It's fine.
Bask in the spotlight and
Reds are too far.
burn.
Melees are northwest
An
and southeast.
invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
Supports are first. Yes, are next.
Challenger's down. Is this the end?
Leave. Hits.
The challenger rises again.
Damn it.
God damn it.
Grade wide.
Getting poly.
I will get fused.
Oh, I can.
Spread spots when you get time.
You're up, dancers. Let's turn up the heat. Try to keep up now.
The fever's taken hold. Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
Who's that Pokemon?
What?
No.
Dance
I
like there's no
am confused.
Left first.
Say, are you with me?
Cross. Stay. Cross. Cross.
You want to move up?
Left. Right.
Nope.
Stay right.
Let's finish with style.
Grade wide. I see that balance.
Yeah, because.
Hey, what are you trying to do? Put the crowd to sleep?
They probably went
Red
left
to
column.
group.
He's fucking painted now.
On the dance floor, everyone's a star.
Columns. Spread.
Red frost.
Pairs are coming up. Watch for the column shift.
Yeah.
This is also a 2-minute window.
Oh no!
Okay.
That was too much for the
I was one back too far.
In then out.
Oh shit!
Too
Fuck!
soon.
Fuck! Damn!
Ow.
Shit!
Sleeves.
Come on, show me your
2
moves.
hits.
Yeah, I can get the rest in 2 seconds.
I got her.
Oh, did you shirk me?
Grade wide.
Huh, I'm not touching anything. Okay.
Yeah, group 1 looks for A and D, group 2 looks for B and C.
Back to it, dancers.
East west. East west.
Spread.
Fuck.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit, hell. I'm sorry. I didn't know where to spread. I guess back in that thing in front of you, Chris, that tile.
Yeah, that corner.
You would have
Okay.
been in the corner where Chris was, and Chris would have been north of you.
Burn.
Ow,
Oh.
ow, okay.
It's looking at the
Oopsies.
boss. Looking at the boss, supports are to the left. DPS
Oh.
right.
Okay. Alright.
Ow. My backup danced.
And if it's pair, you two just stack along the wall in that safe tile.
Are you ready to get down?
Keep even pop.
The Upstart's cruiserweight campaign begins.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
2 hits. Cross.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with these steps.
We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby.
Remember to mid for the save play good time.
Cross.
Our raid wide.
Don't worry, there's another.
Well, you mid for the save play good time. It good last for this one as well.
Bask in the spotlight and burn.
Range it too
baby,
far.
Burn.
Melee's north.
An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
Tile, DPS are first.
Yeah.
DPS, spotlight. Supports are next. Waves are coming in. 3 hits. Cross. Grade wide.
You're up, dancers! Let's turn up the heat! Try to keep
Oh, I
up
was
now.
almost in too far.
In. Oh, I
The
moved in.
fever's taken hold.
Out.
Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
In.
Okay. Must have not been in enough.
God damn it.
You're not changing. Oh, after getting hit. You both went straight out. Got hit by the second
Damn it.
cone.
Dance like there's no
Oh.
tomorrow!
This is
Left
because
first,
I did not notice
left.
the first go.
Stay.
Oh, fuck.
Cross. Right. Left. Right.
Meh.
Left. Stay. Stay for this. Right.
Let's finish with style! Hey, what are you trying to do? Put the crowd to sleep?
Spread to light parties.
Columns are coming up.
On the dance floor, everyone's a star!
Pairs.
Yeah.
Spread. Watch for the column change.
Oh God. I can't read these, man.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
No, that's just not enough HP, I think.
Out, then in.
Out.
Whoa, how about I don't step into that?
Snap and twist.
Come on, show me your moves!
4 hits. Late party at the end. Cross.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Oh.
Nope. Whee!
Late party 1's northwest.
Back to it,
Late party 2
dancers.
southeast.
Police said
Oh, no,
nope.
that was too much for the challenger.
North, south.
AC,
North, south.
and spread.
Brian.
Red, white. This is going into the spotlight thing.
Oh,
DPS are first.
Spotlight and
DPS are on
burn,
Cardinals.
Baby, burn!
I was south, so
You're southwest or west.
well, I was south
You're the purple pair.
where I died. I was in the right spot.
No, your right spot's to the west.
Sort of ish.
South is my spot.
Look, I
you
just
arguing
needed
with
to
Jimmy?
die more westerer or something.
Oh, okay.
Fish.
Can't argue with the AI.
I'm break.
Oops.
Cal already started the countdown.
More death.
Are you ready to get down?
The Upstart's cruiserweight campaign begins.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
4 hits. Cross.
I ran out, my fault.
How did you live?
I don't manage it, both of you.
Just
Yeah,
getting
4 hits.
started.
That's how the
Keep
static spots
grooving,
work,
baby.
is you get hit by the corner of the line. Cross. So that way, she can always go to the same spot, and it doesn't matter which version it is.
Remember to mid for this.
Oh.
Dishes thing.
Raid wide.
Yeah, that's what it is.
bask in the spotlight and
Range is 1-3. Range is 1-3.
An invitation to dance.
Southwest and northeast in first.
Oh,
Out.
fuck me in the ass.
Supports are first. Support spotlight.
Go
The
cow.
challenger's down.
Down.
Is this the end?
DPS spotlight.
Where the fuck would I stand on that one?
Much for the challenger.
You go southwest. 2 hits for the leap.
Oh, God damn it.
Well, I hate that pattern. Makes me have to think.
You don't have to think. You just listen. I called it out earlier.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, Jacob.
What? Oh.
Wish.
Got to vote.
You should have stood on fuse. It's friendship.
You're up, dancers! Let's turn up the heat! Try to keep up now!
So essentially for melees, if I call out southwest, northeast,
Fever's taken
just like
hold.
the
Can the
opposite
upstart
pattern I'm getting.
Jesus. Wow.
Say when Cal, you would just do your dodges between D and C. Like that set of tiles, instead of between D and A. You
Yeah.
just switch to the south end and use that southwest set of tiles.
Okay.
Me and Shish are heading to the northeast and using that set of tiles to be opposite of you.
He's right.
It
No,
usually
totally
is.
not.
Check
So
your
usually-
gear.
Usually when doing the in-out
OBS
dodge,
patch or
that's when you
anything, so
work your
let me
way to that
touch.
quadrant.
It would
Okay.
help if I had the mic in front of me.
One.
I don't want OBS to crash, so I'm not going to switch scenes or anything, but enjoy this momentary share stream while I switch into the onesie.
Yeah, I have a very specific set of moves that I do every time because this one is very static. So I basically do the same dodge every time.
They're delivering Mongol in Gold Saucer.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I have to
There
teleport
is
them
Air
for a
Force
second
One,
then.
And a summoning bell.
I have money from Sayo. Yay, pots. Thank you.
Playing dancer, this one kinda suck if it's DPS spotlight second.
Alright, I will be back.
I'll have to resume the position of sitting in somebody, so here we are.
Just get groovy.
Yes. BRB.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll set the timer just in case I have the opportunity to take it off, but I feel like I will not.
Who's that Pokemon?
A Metapod. All right, I'm going to throw it to some ads since we are sitting here on break and I don't want to go to the BRB screen. That should be good, I think. maybe. I don't even know. Okay, there it goes. Quick, while the unsubscribed can't see us. What should we do? Dance? You dance. I don't dance. Oops. You threw your ball at the very last second and failed. Chair dance. Nope, we don't even chair dance. Every time I see these McDonald's commercials, I want to go back to playing Minecraft. But, me and Radio realized the last time we played Minecraft, it was on Xboxes. So that's gonna have to wait. You've seen a lot of cool builds, yeah. I have also. They've been all over TikTok and everything too. I should double check and make sure that I got tickets. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I've got tickets for this week. Let's go over to...
I put the where the fuck do I go link for
New
this fight
Verdonia.
Hell yeah.
in Discord.
So when does it matter when your debuff says it? Is it when it's applied?
No.
Or at the end? No?
It's not when it's applied, because when they're applied, the order that the cones hit aren't the order that the debuffs are going to expire in. Because like the order's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1 for the cones. Yeah. It's alternating between DPS and supports. So when we call out check timer after we're done with the in-out stuff, that's when you go. Okay. Yeah. That's why we say that the timers can vary a little bit, because it's not like you can just be like, oh, the debuff's about to apply. You watch for the first number that shows up when the debuff applies. Since the debuff
I'm just here for the reward.
At a random point in the mechanic when you get hit by the cone,
Camera,
you kind of don't
please.
have like a set
What are you
thing
doing?
you're looking for.
There we go.
So it's just the timer's based off of when the cone in-out stuff ends. That's when everyone checks.
Okie doke. I was checking too soon then.
Yeah, because it's like, it's 10 seconds if you look at the last in-out, but it's 8 seconds if you look at the last cone, because there's one lingering cone that happens after all the in-outs happen. So like the timer varies a little bit. That's why we say like if it's around 8 seconds, you're short. You're the shortest or whatever.
Yeah.
I would just, I guess the biggest thing is if you look in your timers,
Oh,
this
he's a
single
burly
digit,
merchant.
when we go into that mechanic, you go to the A column or the A row. If it's not, then you can start looking at the other people in your role and just do a quick comparison there, because you'll have more time to work out which row you're in, because you have more time before your debuff
Yeah, now where we
expires.
gotta go? Oh, Leather Workers Guild, okay. Goddamn, what was all that? Got like 5 message alerts. Okay. Nothing important at the moment.
Ollie, how's the laundry?
You can hear that? I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
Laundry's gotta
Going
get
well.
done.
We are drying.
No shish, you're a magnificent sparkle beast.
Gotta get the pre-dry in before M8.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he likes to send me that emote when I'm streaming too.
Oh, MA is gonna be a pain to heal through.
Now where are we going? Oh, to the other side of the map.
And I think MA is the first fight in a while where we have to do precise positioning, but there's no marker on the floor of the arena.
That's gonna be fun.
That's going to suck.
So there's a part in this fight, where specifically when we go into like the group, the light group 1 or 2 stack thingies, and then we're in our like straight line thingy and we do pairs or spread. Now, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I can't read it in normal and I can't read it here. I don't know what squares are safe, so it's fine.
You want to swap with Sayo for that then?
Huh?
You'd be like third in a row instead of first. Right away.
When the mechanic
frog
starts, there's actually like the first row of squares are red, and then the 2 safe columns have little arrows in it when the mechanic initially starts.
Okay.
So if that helps you at least find the initial safe column.
Well, I know that. I know when it starts, when to go, but it's like when there are like it seems so random to me when these like pockets of like 4 squares are bad. So when there's like a spread and you're like, watch out for the blah blah, I'm like, I don't know what is a bad blah blah.
I enjoyed these quests when they were new
Does that
and
make sense?
exciting.
I don't know when it's bad.
Having to lead NPCs around doing these things at this point, it's like
I'm trying to think about.
Yeah, like and it will shift 1 column. Basically, it's only
also
gonna shift
forgot you can take the
exactly
ether
1
out
column to
now.
the left or right bit.
Trying to visualize it, so I yeah.
Yeah, the problem with ranged DPS is that they're so far north, they don't have a whole lot of time to react to the column shift.
That's why I want to you want to just have Sayo up there.
Alright, what are we supposed to do? Speak with people? Okay, too easy.
What part are we talking about?
Right away, the vertical line.
The
ride wave or whatever.
Floor thingamabobbers doing shit. Yeah, right. Going down.
Not the thingamabobber.
I mean, if I don't want to move
Yeah, who
things
sits and
around.
what's it
Like if
galore?
it's just like figuring out. It's just for me. I don't know what I'm looking for to not get hit, to not stand in a bad spot when these things.
You
pop
look
up.
at the floor, not the boss. Basically,
too
you have
am
to
an
look
egg
at the north
enthusiast.
of the arena and see like
I
how it
enjoy
shifts over
eggs
1 tile.
very much.
Thank you.
Right,
So we've
accompany
got
to the
those
market
4
entrance
colors
and speak
coming
with
down on
her.
either side of us. You stand where it's not lit up, and when it shifts over 1 square, you've got time to pause and move over before you walk into the bad. I think is what you're talking about. I think.
When we go in, I'll say exactly when it is. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? and then we'll just figure it out from there.
It may help.
Alright, back to the
Cal, when you
amphitheater.
move
Yeah.
the boss, try to move it more east-west and not north. Like, don't pull it northeast or northwest to get into the right column. Try just pulling it straight east or west, and that way the rangers don't have to be as far north for the spread, because they'll have more room to work with up there.
Let's move him a little bit south as well, because Healer has a lot of space down south. There's like
that's what I'm saying. Because right now, when it gets pulled to the sides, it's being pulled to the north and to the side. If it's just pulled directly to the sides, it should be fine, and that will give range DPS a little bit more leeway and seeing if they can identify
Look at all them
cones or
umbrellas.
the
Give me that.
columns.
Yeah,
Come
it'll
here,
be like
bro.
4 square down instead of like 2. So that's like a lot more space.
Or just hope we get pairs first every time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm good if we're pairs because I know Cal obviously knows what the fuck he's doing, so I just stand on Cal and it's fine. But if it's like
Do I still have a
spread,
button for that? I don't have a button for that anymore.
if it's like
I had a
initial
button for
spread,
that. I don't know where
fine,
it went.
because that makes sense to
Bad
me because we don't
choice.
have I don't have to worry about
You ain't wrong.
tiles yet necessarily. But then if it's like
Where's that
I don't know,
button
it just depends
at?
on what's going on.
That's what I was waiting on.
Somebody tell me where that button is hiding.
Anyway.
That's not what I needed.
Oh, where?
I just about started
is
a
that
countdown
button?
just funsies.
Fashion accessories. There it is.
But yeah, like
Yep,
I
yep.
know it.
that particular
Put it
part
right there.
in normal, I don't know.
We'll have a
I
look
don't
at
know
it when we
that
Oh,
come
there
out.
goes someone. Who
If
started
I
the
remember.
countdown?
That was me.
Oh, babe.
At least in normal, one of the things is it shifts 2 columns
Dance
over.
partner.
So it'd be like
Go.
it'd be like this is the safe column, and then you would have to get over to this column to be safe. But here it's always
Just one.
adjacent. Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll
it's just
be
one
like-
adjacent.
There's 1 row of overlap between the safe columns. So if this is the safe column and it's coming down, like this tile could be safe and this tile could be safe for a single row. And you could probably try to see if you can find that if it's easier to see.
Okay. I just need to I need to be
You
able
probably want to you probably want to start like 3rd row down. I think that is still enough. And then you basically just have to look at the knots because it will show up there like when the shift like to another column. Just don't look at the boss. He doesn't do anything during that. So just look at the knots.
Nah, he just gyrates and tries to look good.
It's gross anyway, right? So like just don't look at him.
Right? He's got no ass. His tongue is wrapped around his neck twice.
How visible are the tiles through your field, your ley line thing? Because I'm wondering if that's also messing with being able to see the tiles, because that's a 2-minute burst window.
Oh yeah, your paint bubble.
Not the paint bubble, the
No,
grass.
paint. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty rough because like the overlap it
You wanna
covers
turn
it
off
pretty
for this
well.
fight, then.
But during that part, it's not up anyway yet because that when it comes up again is when we do the spread around the cone like in and out whatever. So it's on cooldown when we're in that hellscape part that I always die in.
No, but the 2 minutes is right there now. It's like it comes up before the second hit, so like before the second spread appear.
Yeah,
That's why the 2 minutes.
Well, you're potentially also drifting it due to dying.
True.
Because there's like a 2-minute some point in the ensemble, I think, or leading into the ensemble after the tile dance floor.
Yes,
You're getting dying
both
to that.
assemble is 2 minutes leading into assemble, both of them.
I mean, to be fair, there has not been a pool where I haven't died, so.
Hey, same.
Same,
Yeah,
same.
But it is hard to see the colors, like especially like the multicolored things that are bad on the floor. It's
Yeah, this
hard.
is a lot of visual shit that happens in this fight.
It's not great. It's not great for me. I'm trying. I'm trying.
And just picture Sally with a pair of glasses leaning really closely to her
Don't do
screen,
that.
holding onto them, trying to see.
You're assuming I'm not already doing that.
That's why I have the groovy glasses on.
Are you ready to get down?
The upstart's cruiserweight
We
campaign.
must, I guess.
I mean, you can dance if you want to.
Can leave your friends behind.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
4 hits.
Dancing green is pulling out all the stops with each step.
We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby.
Cross.
Ah, fuck, I forgot to do my thing. Well, we lived.
There's another raid wide.
I can get that one. That one. There we go.
Bask in the spotlight.
That's too far.
Baby, burn.
DPS or melees are northwest
An
and southeast.
invitation to dance. How will the challenger
In and out.
respond?
In.
Nope.
We're safe there.
DPS are gonna be first.
There we go.
Got spotlight. Supports are next. Moves are coming up. 2 hits. Cross.
Fuck me.
Whoop.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Red wide.
What a disaster.
It's fine. Sayo and Jigga have got this.
Hey, whoa, check us!
His positionals. He had to get his positional.
Yeah, remember to always spread to a fixed spot.
Are you ready to
Don't
get
worry.
jammed
Whatever.
on it?
It's
The
fine. It's
Upstart's
fine. It's
cruiserweight
fine.
campaign begins.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
4 hits.
Yeah.
Cross.
Dancing green is pulling out all the stops with each step.
Ooh.
We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby.
We're just getting started.
Bubble.
How's it going, Polly?
It's going great.
Oh, there's another raid wide.
Buffering.
Oh, I got it. Oh, I got it, buddy.
Breach.
It was a
Bask
little
in the
panic.
spotlight.
That's just too far.
Burn.
Melees are northwest
An
and southeast.
invitation to dance. How will the
In
challenger
and out.
respond?
Out. Supports will be first.
What bullshit?
Works. DPS are next.
Sorry.
Lead is coming up. 3 hits.
I'm going. Damn it.
Motherfucker.
Cross. Raid wide.
Oops. Don't worry about a Caldor.
I'm not gonna, buddy.
Look at both of yours.
North.
I love you.
You're up, dancers.
Hell yeah, you are, dancers.
If you get hit by a cone, move over
Let's
1
turn up the
for the next
heat.
movement.
Try to keep up now.
The fever's taken hold. Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
Nope. Nope.
Junior.
Check timer.
Damn it.
There's no tomorrow.
Right side first.
Nope.
Right first and then stay. Stay. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Stay.
Let's finish with style.
Perfect groove.
Not bad, but I reckon you got more in you.
Okay, I can rest now.
Like 31 to the left side. Try to pull them.
On the dance
directly east or
floor,
west.
everyone's a star.
Spread.
Red.
Okay.
And then the column shift is coming up soon.
Okay.
But it's
Alright.
pairs, so you can just
One
stack
to
them
the
out
right.
now.
It's gonna be one to the right for both.
Oh, I
of us.
see it. I see it. I saw it. Ah,
Yeah, but you went too early.
I sure did.
This is the end.
Okay, I saw it this time.
In.
Sorry.
In first. Out.
Out.
Please.
Bullshit.
Okay, I can get Polly. Give me just. I can get.
2 hits. And then dodge.
Do this first. Do this first. Do this first.
Cross.
Oh, Chris.
Tank buster.
Oh my god.
There's an AoE coming up. There's an AoE coming up.
Oh, God.
Polly, what are you doing? Sorry. I don't know why I'm up here.
Raid wide. Raid wide.
Cheers.
Guys, spreading into light parties again.
Yeah, light party
Back
1
to
is
it,
north or
dancers.
west. Light party 2 is south or east. East west.
East west.
Spread.
Polly, we did it.
We did it.
Raid wide. Get to your color partner area. DPS are out
Bask in the
first on
spotlight
Cardinals.
and burn, baby,
DPS out.
burn.
Cardinals. Be in your spotlight.
Shit, you are the wrong one. You'd be the yellow one.
Oh, buddy.
Oh no!
It's color
that was too much
partners.
for the challenger.
It's the range melee pair stuff.
Oh no.
Chris got super lucky.
Yeah, Theo was dead,
I
so
got
I ended
super
up
unlucky.
not getting hit
Crossed.
with anything.
Hopefully Chris doesn't die. Nope.
About that.
What a bad pan for that.
Speaking of,
That sucked nuts.
So
Oh,
this is it's gonna be color partners. So like it's the ranged melee pairings that we
We're
did for
yellow.
the rose.
Okay, so
So
I'm
you're with
yellow.
Fuse, yeah, yellow.
Okay.
For that one, DPS were out first and at Cardinals.
Yep.
So supports would have been pointing their frog at an intercard. I didn't see if frogs were intercard or cardinal initially, but
Frog
That
was,
is-
they were
you can talk
intercard.
that time. That was an easy pattern. You just
but after that cone goes off, DPS move in and take the next bait. Supports move out, and their spotlights were intercard because DPS were cardinals, and those are always opposite each other. Any other questions?
One, how dare you? No, I'm kidding.
Why couldn't it have been a kangaroo instead of a frog?
Thank you.
Oh, food is a good idea.
Yes. Okay.
Oops.
That's
No,
why
I
you died.
think it
I
was.
mean, it's
I
not
think,
the only reason, but yeah.
I think I'm good.
Okay.
yeah, just there's just a lot of color doing that part, but like it's not that bad once you know how it works.
Are you ready to get down? Ready to get grooving.
I'm ready to get down.
Well, we know.
Oh.
We know she's down.
There's a tank buster. Shouldn't Polly be up here?
Wow.
It's friendship.
I have no idea why I'm up here.
I got raised and I just stayed there. Like, I don't know.
I don't blame you. That's usually best way to do it.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with each step.
We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby.
God damn it. I'll get the next one. Sorry.
It's fine.
Good on you.
My bad. There we go. Have that.
Bask in the
Just what I always wanted.
Just too far.
Northwest,
An
southeast for melee.
invitation to dance. How will the
In
challenger
and out.
respond?
Out. Supports are first. Supports.
I'm dumb. I'm so dumb.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Yes. Cleave. 4 hits.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Cross.
Don't do it.
I remember to vote this time. Look at me, I'm such a good tank.
So proud of you.
I'm not.
Supports north.
You're up, dancers.
Remember to dodge if you get hit.
Let's turn up the heat. Try to keep up now.
Can you turn down the heat? It's too hot in here.
Fever's taken hold.
Out.
Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
In and out. Fuck.
Out.
God damn it.
In. Out. In.
Oh, I don't want to be here.
Out.
I should have waited. I'm gonna kill somebody.
Check timers.
Dance like
Nope,
there's
okay.
no tomorrow.
We have no short timer. Right side first. Stay. Stay on right. Left. Right. Left. Right.
Left and stay.
Stay.
Let's finish with style. Not bad, but I reckon you've got more in you.
Now splitting to left right group.
Jigga, you said the next 2-minute burst is after this mechanic, or is it this
During
one?
it.
In the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like in 10 seconds.
Yeah, I got 10 seconds left on my fucking bullshit, so.
Well,
Spread.
Oh god. Sorry, Caldor.
No, that was
Sorry.
too much for the challenger.
Yeah. It's gonna be super cuss. Yep, we got the cuss one. Alphas. In.
Who's that Pokemon? Top or the bottom of the list?
Leave.
Just pick someone and I'll do the other.
4 hits. Into light party. Cross.
Rep.
So long, farewell.
We
We
died.
tried.
No. No.
Wow, that's snapshotted. That's rude.
That was bullshit, first of all. What the fuck?
Yeah, just get like 2 for every time for that disco.
You need a minute
Okay, so I
to
need
take
to
that
stick
onesie off.
to the center.
No, we'll be good. It's not super hot in
Okay.
here.
Okay.
If it was super hot, it would have been off already.
Oh, that's
Rip my outback, that's fine. I don't need it anyway.
what's an opener?
Cruiserweight
I
campaign
don't know.
begins.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
2 hits. Cross.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with each step.
We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby.
Cross. Grade wide.
I got this here right here. It's fine.
Bask in the spotlight.
Bridge is too far.
Burn.
Northwest, southeast.
An invitation
Melee.
to dance. How will the
Out
challenger
and in.
respond?
Supports are first for spotlight.
Nope. Damn it.
The challenger's down.
No, I thought I had another second. That's my fault.
Oh, crap. I went
Assume
out
you
at the
have
wrong
no
spot.
seconds in this fight.
3 hits.
God damn it.
Cross. Grade wide.
Oh, that didn't go up. Dumb.
Yeah, I can get sail now.
Okay.
Supports north.
Thank you, Lucid, for coming off cooldown.
You're up, dancers.
Where am I? Okay.
You're in the right spot.
Say I'll take your spot.
Let's
Okay.
turn up the heat. Try to keep up now.
The fever's taken hold. Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
In. Out. In.
God damn it. Sorry, I should have moved over.
In. Out. Check timer. Check timer now.
Dance like there's no tomorrow.
1 second. Left side. Left side.
Say. Say. Right. Left.
Oh, there's too many people down here.
Yeah,
I don't have
Stay
a
left.
timer.
Polly doesn't have
so-
oh, stay left.
Right.
Shit.
Left. Right. Yeah, if you die during the cone stuff, you
Let's
lose your
finish
debuff.
with
no, I
style.
just completely fucked up my card. Oh well.
I think having an extra person in the pair doesn't impact the
Perfect
pair.
move. They say we
It
did
just
it.
Got more
hurts
in
the
you.
person who's extra, I think.
Yeah. It should be fine. Just having an extra person there.
Yeah, my
I'm gonna
cards are
start
all
grouping it
fucked
to
up.
groups now.
Like party 1 to the left.
On the dance floor, everyone's a star.
Column. Pairs.
Yeah. Brett,
Fred, watch for the column shift.
Okay,
it's shifting to the right.
I got it.
Go north, out,
Out,
and in.
out.
Go. Be in the north part first. In. Cleans are coming up.
Come on, show me your
2
moves.
hits into roll stack. Cross. Roll stack.
Oh, you guys are lucky up there. No,
Yeah, we did.
first, and then Ray White after. Ray White now.
Play party 1 is northwest. Play party 2 is southeast.
Back to it, dancers!
East-west. Hairs.
Hairs. What?
You're just with Chris.
Okay, I was like,
Oh shit.
Grade wide. Going in spotlights, find your color area. DPS are out first.
Bask in the
DPS are on
spotlight and
intercard.
burn, baby, burn!
Main cones the cardinal. DPS are on intercard, so can the spotlight.
okay, got it.
DPS are in.
Oh,
Wrong intercard.
Bait cones to intercard. Spotlights are on
Out,
cardinals.
out on cardinal.
Oh,
no.
I see.
We're just getting started!
Four
Keep
hits.
grooving, baby!
Cross.
The challenge rises again.
Abandoned.
sorry.
LB.
Look what I found.
You did it!
Ow.
No!
Dude.
You should have used third eye.
He said, no, 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 no.
It was up. It blocks damage for the raid wide, and then I still had the 9 seconds for the auto.
Yeah.
My frog at a cardinal. Where the heck do I need to stand?
It's out past D.
Okay,
Shit.
I was on it. Okay, we're good. I'm sorry, Fuse.
Oh, you're good. I didn't see the countdown start.
Oh,
That had nothing to do with you.
The Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
3 hits. Cross.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with each step.
We're just getting started! Keep grooving, baby!
Cross. Grade wide.
Oh.
Grade wide.
Bask in the spotlight!
Guys are too
and
far.
Burn, baby, burn!
Northwest, southeast for melees.
An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
Supports are first for spotlight.
Oh!
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
DPS. Leaves. 2 hits.
I'm on the wrong side.
Cross.
Oh my god.
how we get it?
Yep.
I don't have enough swimcast for this.
Disagree. You got plenty. I believe in you.
Let's turn up the heat! Try to keep up now!
Hit.
The fever's taken hold. Can the upstart keep up with Dancing
I should
Green?
have waited.
In.
Ah, I forgot to do the end. Derp.
God, I can't cast those.
In.
God damn it.
Out. Track timers.
Dance like there's no tomorrow!
Shot right side.
Can't
Follow
see
you
shit.
with me.
I'm right here.
Swap.
Oh, god damn it.
Roll swap.
Stay.
Stay.
Right.
Swap.
Left.
Nope.
Stay. Right. Left.
Let's finish with style. Hey, what are you trying to do? Put the crowd to sleep?
Light party 1 to the left.
I'm getting the rest as well.
I can get her. She's my light party.
No, she's already up.
The
Okay.
star.
Call him.
The
Heal
challenger
yourself, man.
again. Can they turn this around?
Brad, get ready for the column shift.
Please heal
At the right.
yourself.
I'm good.
Ah, fuck! I should have stayed there. God damn it.
In. Out. Please into roll stack.
Come on, show me your
4
moves.
hits.
Where am I? Here I am. Okay.
What?
Cross.
I have a toe over. Trey, can you get off of me?
Pray do it, he won't.
Raid wide.
You need to boss of him.
All right, what?
She shouldn't even the boss of him.
Light party 1 is north or west.
Back to it, dancers.
I lost track, Cal, so.
That's all right, buddy.
Are you sure?
Me too. I also lost count.
I'm just
North,
lost.
south. North or south. Spread. Raid wide. Get into your colors section. DPS are out first.
Bask in the spotlight
Cardinals
and
for
burn,
DPS.
baby, burn.
Chris, you want to be crowd close to the front.
Close.
Close to the front.
Supports the intercard. DPS are baiting cones. To the Cardinals.
Just pass front. Just pass front. Yeah.
We're just getting started.
You interrupt my
Left
class.
first. Roll stack after. Cross. Roll stack.
Yes. You have to move further.
Sorry.
Raid wide.
I got this, Cal.
Okay.
I ain't got dick. I'm surprised I didn't die from that.
Got it up again.
Dancers, take it away.
Supports north. Same
We are
for
running
Cannon.
this match.
Cards are all fucked up.
Yeah, baby.
Who's
I
this?
feel the fever coming
It's
on
the exact
again.
same thing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
In.
The knight's reached a fever pitch. All eyes are on Dancing Green.
In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. South. South
Dance
first.
like there's no tomorrow.
South, then north. Start on the left side. Not that far south. Be close to the boss. North. Stay left. Right. And south. Go south.
South.
West.
Oh.
East. North.
This thing
Damn.
is really fast.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta look at Frogos for that.
Yeah.
Perfect groove.
Not bad, but I
I mean,
reckon
wait
you
like
got
20
more in
second
you.
perfect rule on
Okay,
Hero
here's-
LB3.
We're gonna get frog showing up. Supports are baiting the first set of frogs. They're
I'll do
doing-
it. This is the magic. This is the magic first.
All right, dancers.
Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna call out a letter. Go there.
Okay.
Me.
Got it.
D.
D.
Stay at D.
Stay.
Oh, okay, I'll stay here.
Sprint.
I mean, if he does, it's always like in Cardinals. So just don't
Fire
go
color
far.
first. Fire color spot. Support
They're
mating
back on their feet. Let's
first.
see if they can stay
DPS are out.
standing.
Ouch.
East west.
On the way out.
Oh,
Yeah,
all that.
since you made that
shit.
we
fast.
didn't. We also didn't explain this.
Then all the support in the middle, and DPS just made the front on the color. Inside, it's
Frog,
in
north or south. Stand right. Chris, go all the way
Inside.
south.
Oh.
You want to go directly under the boss for that.
Yeah, this is just straight north or south. This is south.
To the right of C.
No.
Will the challenger be all right?
I'll have fun with those.
Ring.
And
Least you can do is heal me, Sailbane.
I don't have enough.
Hold on.
You did it,
This is the
Sailbane.
last mechanic of the fight, by the way.
I was trying to find my physics.
So this is
This
a
is
spread, and then an
Yeah, this
in
is
and
Oh, this shit's easy.
out, then in,
No, just all the way out.
Way out.
and then there would be a pair after. All right, let's.
and then in rage.
Yeah. So the frog baiting. Well, the first set of ads. Those are doing half room cleaves always from the intercard, so the safe spot's always going to be cardinal. But it's like the entire. Okay, the entire like cardinal section is safe. So if I call C, it's like the entire 90-degree wedge. So you don't have to go all the way up to the C marker. You just need to be towards the C marker.
Okay.
But it's always going to be cardinal. So that way, the less further out you go, then you don't have to move back as much if we need to actually move. Sometimes the same spot's safe twice in a row. Sometimes it's not. But it's always 2 sets of cardinal dodges, and he always does an east-west cleave. So that's always going to be D or B at the end that we have to go to. The second time those sets of ads show up doing the cleaves, the dodge is either always A or C, but it's either going to be just to the left of those markers or just to the right based off what the main boss is doing. So if the main boss is cleaving the left side, it's going to be A or C, but slightly to the east. Because we only get a smaller wedge for that one. The cone baits. So frogs show up, they are always intercard. Supports are going to do the first set of cone baits. And this is your color partner thing for the similar to what we did for the previous cone baits.
Okay.
Supports are always taking the first one. The rollerblading guys that are going through the center of the arena dictate if we are going in or out. So if they go east to west and then they are out, that means the north is safe and the south is safe. So we're going to split into like parties. Since the frogs are on, let me move markers real quick. So the frogs are on these intercards. Actually, those are too far out.
Really?
No, there should be one spot in.
Okay.
Yeah. But this, we have to be, the disco or the rollerblade frogs have cut off this column up to the middle. So you can't walk up to the frog and bait it. You have to bait it from a row away. If you are not baiting, you are going one row further out.
All right, while
and
Jigga's
standing
explaining these
in the middle.
mechanics here, I'm going to go ahead and raid out real
And then
quick.
the people who are baiting the cone,
Just
be
a
close to it, and then take, like,
reminder,
1 or 2
Radio and
steps to the
I
intercard to
will
bait it,
be
so you don't put
live
the-
tomorrow
just to give some
morning
buffer room to the
for
people in the middle.
our
This is melee downtime.
7 days, 7
Just gonna have to
hours
suck it up.
Sunday shenanigans.
If it is
So make sure you tune in for that.
in bait, what's going to happen is the frogs are still in the
And
same
we will
spot.
see you
But if you aren't baiting, you are going dead center
next
under the
time.
boss. And the
Okay.
people
Thanks
who
for
are
coming.
baiting are pointing
Bye.
their frog directly cardinal, but depending on north, south, east.